Hello everyone, hope you're having an excellent day today. I'm doing pretty good. We have a lot of Tron progress to show off today, so let's bring in those two skyscrapers I got almost done. Okay, so this is the first tower that is nearly complete. I would describe it as maybe 95% done. This was the subject of last week's, or excuse me, the week before last video, and it was about halfway built. Now it's about, like I said, 95% of the way there. You can see the back pattern here, a lot of black bricks, a lot of lights. Be able to show you guys in a B-roll footage here in just a second. And I'm pretty happy with this build. It is a little bit heavy. It's a little bit, it's not fragile, but it's not strong. So there's a couple things to consider when building more structures like this. The roof at the top isn't finished, but that's just a few more bricks and plates after I've put in the last few lights I want to do. The lights ended up being a little bit tricky. The color difference between the tall ones and the horizontal ones is just noticeable in person. It really doesn't pick up at all over camera, so that's a plus. The lights on the left side of the building were meant to represent a sound wave, and I think they look really good, but at the same time, I think that they also took a long time to put in there. It was kind of awkward to reach inside this building and be able to measure how many studs need to be high. They were put onto plates, placed studs on top, so the studs are facing towards us, and that's how the lights were attached. The bricks are all facing studs up, so the measurements don't line up. It's not just an easy mathematical equation. So you have to, like, every 3 bricks you'd have a light, every 4 bricks you'd have a light. It kind of made things a little bit tricky, had to tweak it a lot. Overall though, I'm pretty happy with the look of this tower. It illuminates a ton of light. You'll be able to see it across the room during broad daylight. During World of Lights or nighttime events at conventions should be pretty exciting to see. So thumbs up for this one. I'll be doing at least one more building with just kind of basic upright bricks. That'll be the bridge. We'll see that more in the future, hopefully. So, moving that one to the side, we'll get out the next building that I was able to get some construction done on. All right, so this second building, which was actually the first building that I started working on, is looking a lot better than it initially did. At first it had, I think, a single pattern going up this one side and then splitting into 2 going down the middle. Now it has more symmetrical look. Compared to the asymmetry of this building, I wanted this one to have at least some areas that kind of had a matching pattern on either side. And I think that it looks a lot better. It looks a lot more organized, it looks more synthetic. It looks more like a grid, looks more like a pattern, more like a computer. And I think it helps a lot. The other sides are not quite as symmetrical, but they still kind of tie in style-wise. And I think that it looks good all the way around. This one side will be basically what most people are seeing in the building. You'll see this side a little bit if you're over to the side of the mock. This is going to be at the very back, and therefore won't be too visible at all. You still see a few lights if you're on the somehow behind the creation, or if the creation gets put in the middle of an island and is seen from all sides, the back won't be completely devoid of light. I ended up making some changes to the pieces that would be used inside this build. First of all, instead of regular old transparent light blue tiles, I'm using these Nexagons, these Nexo shields, in the opalescent light blue color, the satin light blue. And I think that's a fantastic color. It catches the light better. It kind of makes it harder to see through the creation. I think these pieces do a great job of concealing all the wiring and lighting inside. It makes it seem like just a magical glow. It leaves more to the imagination, which I like. I got all these shields and way more in lug bulk a few years ago, and I wasn't really sure what I was going to do then, but I knew they were a good deal. I knew it was a cool piece and a cool color, and I'm glad I did because I think it looks really good implemented in this building. I'll probably use these pieces in at least one other building as we move along through the Tron scene. Now, this first section wasn't the only thing completed because we've got this main tower here, but you've also got a secondary section that you may not even be able to see. You might have to catch the B-roll later, but it sits right on top here and is going to be separate but kind of modularly attached to the top. And with that second piece attached, from the table here to the top is just under 4 feet, and that's pretty tall, and that's exactly what I wanted it to be at. With an antenna on top, it'll be about 4.5 feet tall, and I'm very excited about that. So this is already shaping up to be a very large construction on top of the cityscape. So I'm very excited about the sheer scale of it that we've accomplished so far. It didn't take too long to rework all the sides and add tiles and kind of change the physical appearance on the outside of those plates. Once that triangle pattern was established, it was just decoration on top of it. I have run out of these angled tile pieces. I'm gonna have to acquire more of those. A Bricklink order has already been placed. They're on the way from California. The lights were not installed in this, but it will be a similar technique to the way I've installed the lights in the left side of the horizontal bars here. And I think it'll work a lot better in this building because, first of all, I can open this up anytime I want and work inside of it. Secondly, the stud pattern is the same on the surface that's covering the lights as it is on where the lights are being installed into. So you'll be able to easily measure, okay, I want a light every 2 studs, and it'll be the same measurement on the outside as it is on the inside, unlike over here. And that will hopefully make it easier to install the lights and get them lined up correctly instead of kind of guessing how many spaces needs to be for each stud. Hopefully next weekend this will be fully illuminated and fully installed on the landscape. Right now the place where this is supposed to sit is just kind of an empty spot. I need to finish putting the lights in the ground in there and make it sturdy foundations for this to sit on. This one fits in nicely and it just takes a little bit of time to plug in all the lights. So that one installs well, this one needs a spot to go. And this is pretty much what I was able to get done the past weekend, so we'll hopefully have more progress for you guys next week. Thank you all so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Really appreciate you guys checking out these videos. Hopefully they reach more people. If you want, you can join and become a member to support me for 99 cents a month. You get to see early access videos, pictures, a monthly video that's specific to members. It's a lot of fun and it should be affordable for anyone at 99 cents. That's it for today. You guys have a great rest of your weekend. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.